Hey there! Today I was going to go over how to make a particular type of background. All you need to do this is with a plain old flat brush. So let's head on over. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, let me show you what you're going to need to do this. You're just going to need some paper, which I got here. The Distress Oxide Frayed Burlap is what I've gone ahead and inked this card with. I'm going to be putting a piece of pattern paper across the top, so I didn't need to necessarily do anything in the middle here, but that's totally up to you depending on how you want your background. And then you'll need a darker color, which in this case is a Mocha Simon Says stamp in their Positively Saturated ink line. Now, all you have to do, see, this card opens in this manner here, so we're just going to place it down here like that. We'll open the Mocha pad. And then all you have to do is you take your flat brush, this is just a 1-inch flat brush, and you just tap it on the pad. You can do it on both sides if you like. Start off the edge of the card. Don't do it on the card, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But you start off the card, and then you just brush onto the card. Like that. So I'm just going to keep on doing this. If you need to put a particular amount of pressure on, that's fine. Pressure is good. Or you can do this lightly depending on how much you want on there. Now, as you can see, because I pulled off here, I'm leaving the edges of the brush marks. This is why you don't want to start in the middle, or else you'll get that. Now, then again, if that's the effect you're going for, then please go ahead and do that. So let's just go ahead and I'll continue doing some of this. I'm just going to go all the way across the card. Also, since I'm going to be putting pattern paper here, I can always just stop in the middle because it'll be covered up anyway. And we'll turn it around. Make sure you turn your brush because there's going to be some ink on both sides of the brush. So. Just like this. Get my hand out of the way. And obviously, if you can do this in either direction. You could do it in both directions if you wanted to. I happen to personally prefer just having all of the brush strokes go in one direction. But that's me. Play with it. Do a little experimentation. Have some fun with it. Okay. So now that we're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. Cover up the ink pad so I don't dip my hand in it. That would be bad. Okay, now I did cut a little piece of pattern paper here. So I'll just go ahead and put some tape runner on it. It flies across the room. That's so useful. And of course, you use whatever you have. Tape runner, strong adhesive glue, whatever you've got. Okay, I'll line that up. There we go. Now at this point, I'd probably put something like on a sentiment here, or maybe in one corner, like that, or whatever. But I mean, now you've got a nice little background. I'll hold this a little bit closer so you can see the detail of the brush strokes. Or if you wanted to send it in this form, you could do that. So I think that makes a lovely background, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll be doing more paper crafting content as we go. Thanks so much for your time today. Bye-bye.